About them trying to redo Blade, because like I said, it was the movie that changed everything.
The only reason you can keep doing that is because, like you say, it's a comic book movie and new artists can come up with new takes on comic book movies.
That's true.
See, okay. I'm cool with them coming up with new takes, but it's like
Wesley not dead yet. He if he's still in physical shape, he's still in good shape to be able to be Blade. Make a movie where he can pass the mantle on or something.
Pay homage.
Yeah, make a movie where he can say, you know what, I'm getting tired of this, but this my dude, Marshall Ali, and something. Or he came from the bloodline of the same thing.
But Marshall Ali can't even fight.
What I would say is, if they did it, I would be like, and I know, here we go again. I get Michael B. Jordan. Okay, now you know what? I get the dude who did the British guy who in the got Snow, the dude from Snow. The dude from Snow.
Who, bro?
He got a scene on Swarm where he knock off Halle Bailey.
Oh, Damson Idris.
I get him. And I'd be like, Damson. Blade, who's Wesley Snipes, has a son who then comes out and he has the same issues that Blade has, where he has the hunger for blood, the bloodlust. And voila, he like, son, I'm telling you right now, I've been alive a long time. It's perfect. And you know, and so good. And I'll even start off with the son being the primary villain.
Yes.
So be like, okay, I'm out here, and the son is out here like going off, and he's like old vampire style. I go off and I kill people because I'm hungry. And then Blade has to reel his son in and be like, we don't do that, and this is why. And then over time, I want Blade to actually pass on. I want Blade to die. And then he feels so overwhelmed with the fact that I just killed my father and my father was right.
Yes.
That he takes up the mantle.
Oh, that'll be so... See what I'm saying? Employ the new artist. There's new minds out here, man. And that's...
Welcome to another episode of Something for the People. This is your boy B Hunt, a.k.a. The Silent Prophet, along with my co-host Big Country.
What's good, people? Mr. Too Real for TV's back at you.
Back at you. He's back. The host of what's to be the new state of being.
S.O.B.
Mr. Wiggly. Well, at least they call him that in the game spaces.
Really?
Or you can call him Michael like his mama do.
Thanks.
It's on you. How you want to do.
Call me Mike like my mom. Man.
All right.
Boy.
Let's jump into it. Shooting the breeze. Should you expect something in return if you do it out of kindness of your heart? If you do something out of the kindness of your heart, is there any or is there any reason to expect reciprocation from that person?
So I came up with this idea because I was thinking about it. I had talked to my mom about it and my family, and then we were talking about it before we started the podcast. The fact that it's like an example, there was this two ladies. They went off to the casino. One of the ladies was broke. She didn't have no money or anything like that. And so what she ended up doing, her friend was like, don't worry, I got you, girl. She gives her $20. They drive to the casino and all that kind of stuff. The one woman that got the $20 from the friend, she hits for like $500. And I'm like, that's great you hit for $500. I was thinking about, because this was classes on social media, when some people were like, you shouldn't expect anything in return. And I'm like, part of me does understand you shouldn't, as a friend, expect anything from your friends. But then also, as a friend, if your friend helps you out, shouldn't you be like, hey, you know what? I got you. You my partner. I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for you. Right. Then I also thought about the Terrence Howard and the Robert Downey Jr. thing. Most people don't know about it, but Terrence Howard was first cast at the Iron Man scene. He was supposed to be Rhodes. And he helped. He actually was the reason why Robert Downey Jr. got the role as Iron Man. It wasn't nothing Robert Downey Jr. did. He didn't magically come in and was like, oh, he was just great at this scene. No, Terrence Howard was like, let me help my friend out. I got my friend. You know what? He could do this part. So he gave up some of his money for Robert Downey Jr. to be able to play the role of Iron Man. And if you look in the Iron Man series, Robert Downey Jr. has made $432 million from the MCU Iron Man franchise. Wow. But you couldn't give your partner $8 million for him to continue his role as War Machine.
So, I like to paint a difference in two stories, right? One with the Terrence Howard and Robert Downey Jr. thing. Okay, I would consider that helping. Okay. Reason being is because, hey, I stretched your back. This is the industry. We all trying to come up in this industry. I put you on as Iron Man. I'm still trying to be Rhodey. I just want more money because I was promised more. I need to restructure my deal. We didn't know it was gonna take off like this. I need to restructure. Cool. You give me a piece. We keep it going. The woman at the casino. Now, when you told the story originally, you said the woman came, she did not have any money. She was already on hard times, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now, you giving her $20 to have her have an experience, gave her a windfall of $500.
Okay.
Her giving you money back was not helping you. That's just for you. That's not you. That's literally just her saying, "I appreciate what you did. Here's some money." But the person who still needs help is her because she still up front didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like I was already on hard times. This $500 gonna go a lot further for me than it's gonna go for you. And it's like additional help. You helping her on top of help. It's like I gave you $20. You came up on $500. If I go and take money from you, I could be taking a little bit of money off your light bill or I bought you this time to have a good time. So, and also we have to add that one question. If you have an expectation of a return, can we truly say that's from the heart?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't necessarily that you have an expectation of a return. It's not. Man, friendship and love has got so distorted these days because I'm gonna put it like this. To me, people say that right there, that I shouldn't expect something in return, just so they could kind of soften the blow when you face that reality that you might not get something in return. People say that stuff to soften the blow, to shield themselves from what they could feel from the person not giving them something in return. But that's the basis of a good friendship right there. That's the basis of a good friendship.
We got each other.
Like, you got each other.
Right.
Like, if somebody comes and they give you some money to go to the casino or whatever, and you didn't have anything, you come up, you hit for what, $500. It's not a problem for you giving that person, say, man, appreciate you. Here go $100, man. Thank you for bringing me along, man. Now if I make some with the rest of this, I'm probably not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you nothing because this mine. I made it. You gave it to me, but here you go. You took care of me. The $20 you gave me. Now you got a little bit extra more. Here you go. My thing is this: people are being controlled and governed by people who know how to scratch each other's backs.
Right.
True. But then you go and you vote for these people, you respect these people, you put prestige on these people. And the way that these people can control governments, control neighborhoods, control groups, control people is by remaining in power, scratching each other's back. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm not saying you have to be at that level. But if you got a solid friend like that, fam,
put on.
Take care of your friend, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Like,
right, I shouldn't expect nothing back. Okay, fine. I shouldn't expect nothing back. But you my dog, man. You my dog, and I put you on, bro. I helped you out, man. Put a little something in my pocket. Put me a dinner in my pocket tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
Put
that.
a little gas in my tank tonight, man. Do something.
And I had to get a distinct because when it comes to Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard, I feel 100% that way. I'm like, nah, dude put you on, dude got you in the game, he got you a franchise. Pad that dude probably because it's a lot of people who got franchise and never thought of you.
Right, that solidifies bonds amongst people there.
Also, the way I was thinking about it is because in life, we do this all the time. We try to help you. We should help each other out. If I say you my friend and you called me right now, I got you. Like, we talked about this numerous times. There's been times you called me 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, I'm on the way. I don't expect nothing back. If you give me like $5, cool. If you don't, okay, cool. I ain't tripping about it. But the thing is, I would be pissed if we supposed to be that tight and I call you and you be like, I can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference. Because it's like, yes, I'm not seeking anything in return except my friend to be the friend that I was to you. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm seeking in return. Mm-hmm. Like with money. If I give you my last, I really don't expect money back when I give you it.
Thanks. I don't know.
But I'm like, bro, if I come ask you for something, don't hit me with the, well, bro. It's like, hold up. I understand if your money's tight, yes, you got to take care of your household and stuff like that. But sometimes people money don't even be tight. They just be like,
money.
I don't want to give you that.
And that's why, like I said, in Robert Downey Jr. case, you had a lot. You had apparently close to $500 million in loose money, and you couldn't put on for your homie.
Yeah.
Now, in that casino situation, like I said, I don't know the type of situation that lady was in, and me giving you the money back ain't necessarily helping you. It's just for me to solidify a friendship, and I'm like, for me, giving you something on top of that, like, hey, bro, I really came up. You came up too, just to let you know, when I come up, because of the gesture you just showed me, you just came up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the question becomes, because where do you draw that line? So she hit for 500. She give you that 100. Say, I appreciate you. Now let's say she go with that 400 that she got, and she hit for 200,000-300,000.
Right.
Now you're looking at her like,
no, you shouldn't. If you're a true friend, you shouldn't be looking at it like that. It's like,
you took care of me already.
Yeah,
you took care of me.
Like, oh, you kept going. You went big. I'm like, bro, I need to be like you. Show me how you hit that. Yeah, like, show me how to do it. So I can
other friend to be a friend and understand that, hey, the line of the game. Well, hey, they took care of me already. That's just like a creditor. If a creditor loan you some money, boom, you take that money and you go flip that money and they loan you 10,000, you flip that money and make 100,000. The creditor is only asking for the percentage on the amount financed that it loaned you out. It's not asking you for the rest of the money on the back.
Exactly.
You pay what you owe and you move on. So
that's where we drawing that line.
That's what we draw that line. Even if you just double me up, I gave you $20 to start off.
Okay, you give me 40.
Give me 40.
You gave me 40. Hey, you gave me back more than I gave you, and you still came out on top. I came out.
Understood.
Y'all just don't want to be friends and love each other for real.
And that's why I'm like, just ain't no.
Another example, because I like giving y'all these examples. Mm-hmm. Remember back when we were in college, I would work in Chicken Express. I would come every night. Because I was the cook at Chicken Express. I would cook food. I would cook extra food just to make sure my people had food. Right. Like, it was like at least 10 of us. At least.
You gotta paint the picture fully, though. It's 10 of us, all broke college students. Yeah. All of us, well, not all broke college students, all broke.
We know what a college student is. Yeah.
Most of them, all of us broke. Most of them college students.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Okay, carry on.
So the idea is like, if I got it and I can get it, cool. I'm gonna help each and every person out because I'm like, I don't never want nobody to go hungry around me. Mm-hmm. I let people stay on my couch for free because I'm like, hey, if I got in and you need it, bro, go ahead. Because we never know how things may happen. I'm always believing blessing. Mm-hmm. But I'd be pissed if you had like a 10-bedroom house and now I fall on hard times. Can't let you stay with me though, bro.
Yeah, because I understand, okay, that fine line is, yeah, you don't have to let me in, but dog, come on, man. We done been through up, down, left, and right.
Exactly.
Like, go on, quit tripping. Like let me give 2-3 weeks, bro, whatever, to hold myself down. And I get out your shit, bro. Yeah. And I leave you some on my way out. That's another part, too.
Yeah.
People that do get the help from their friends, this adds on to what we talking about. Mm-hmm. You need to start taking care of your friends that help you. Like, for instance, at a time I didn't have a car. My mom would let me use her car or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I would use her car, but when she got her car back, it would have a full tank, even if it was full. True. She gave it to me or it was empty. Regardless, it's coming back with a full tank. Mm-hmm. It's coming back washed and vacuumed if necessary. Okay? Right. Cool. Also, if I'm also using that car and I just need that car because I just don't have the money to go get another one, or I've got a plan or something that I got going or whatever, if she let me use that car and she come through and she called me and say, yeah, man, I'm headed to the oil change shop. They give me an oil change. Boom, fine, or whatever. I hit up when I get paid and I say, how much was that oil change? It was $99. Here go $120. Appreciate you for letting me use the car. Hey, I'm here at the shop getting tires. Okay, I ain't got enough for 4 tires, but I can get you 2. Yeah. Boom. Take care of your people, man. Right. That's how you build strong, forming bonds right there, bro. We being ruled and governed by people who understand this, but y'all can't get this down pat.
It's simple.
Understand. Take care of your folks, man, because you're going to get a blessing. If you believe in your God, you said you believe in. Yeah. You're going to get another blessing in return by blessing somebody.
Even if I'm going to go as far as to say, bro, because I done talked to some atheist people, bro, and they do better by their people than
we do.
So I just be like, as bro, they just understand, bro, I'm building this bond with this person.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if you say you rock with them for real, whoever they is, if you really rock with them, do for them. Don't come up and I don't like when people try to idea for you, so now I'm gonna rub it in your face. I refuse. I mean, I can't rub nothing, bro. Yeah. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And when like I said, just dealing with people, I be like, I did a lot of things with people that didn't come back.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, I ain't got time.
That is that fine line of saying that, okay, no, you shouldn't expect nothing back. Yeah. I get that. That right there is going to soften the blow and help me understand that everybody might not be as kind-hearted as I am.
True.
I get it.
I get it.
But we dogs, my nigga.
We dogs.
We dogs, bro, and we holding it down. I'm not expecting nothing for return from you or nothing like that, but when time come, if I need you, just ride for me.
Yeah, same.
And that's the idea, but that's all I'm saying. We don't build that community no more.
You don't.
I remember back in the day, they used to you used to hear about it. Oh, if that person got cut off, somebody would help them out, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, family, they need some groceries. You know what? Hey, go and give them like $40 so they can get some groceries or something in the house.
Put them on.
It may not be, to fulfill everything you need, but it's like, hey, I don't want to see you or your family or especially your children without.
Yeah.
Like, but nowadays, hell, in the 2000s, it's like, it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's like everybody for themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Women understand that stuff, though. They help each other with them cheers and stuff. I might have them this time. I see it on Facebook all the time. I might have the kids this weekend while you go move. You might have them next weekend while I go move. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might have another homegirl that might keep them while we both go move this weekend. Yeah. Or we all might just sit in the house with the kids and we'll just turn up with the kids. They understand it. People understand this concept. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Folks understand this concept. It just gets to a point where folks get selfish sometimes. Mm-hmm. And then you also got to have you also got to remember this too. You might come back and need something from your friend, but your friend might legitimately can't spare it at that time.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You as a friend need to understand that, okay, maybe I came at a bad time. And don't slight or look at your friend. It's just relationships.
Yeah.
It's just relationships. Ups, downs,
being honest with each other.
Hard times.
Yeah.
Hard times are universal.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
So she should have gave her something from that casino deal. She should have gave her a little bit something. And Robert Downey now, we are dealing with millions. And Robert Downey should have thought about that for the fans, though. I think the fans would have wanted to see Terrence Howard be War
Let's
Machine
be real.
more
Nobody
than
wanted
we
to see
want
Don Cheadle.
And just based on how they rolled the movie out, and you saw how minimized his role was in the movie, they understood people ain't really here to see Don Cheadle do this for real. Y'all agree, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
like it just is what it is. So they you could
minimize.
downplayed him. They gave him one little heartfelt scene. Oh, you fell out the sky and broke your legs. Sorry for you. But I feel like if Terrence Howard would have continued on that road, we would have saw a movie of just called War Machine. It's just War Machine.
Man,
you could have saw a
And it would've been
spin-off of War Machine.
Yeah.
I could
War
definitely
Machine
have saw.
offshoot movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It would have
a
happened.
movie.
Because just by them choosing Terrence Howard, and you choose a secondary character, and you like, we gonna build a whole franchise, and instead of getting my star first, I go get the secondary. They let you know, well, we got bigger plans for him. The people like him, we gonna rock with him. So we gonna keep him here. Who else we gonna get? And then he bring you the crown jewel for your space right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll be like nah, you need to double down on Terrence Howard.
The MCU now is trash.
Yeah.
It is trash because they don't got nothing to roll with no more.
Well,
They had a homeboy, but he got into his little sexual scandal. Kane.
Oh man.
Hey.
Kane. Damn.
It go back. This is almost bad.
Shout out to him though. He got cast for another role.
I heard they did.
He got another role. He coming back. He ain't coming back to the MCU, but he coming back to like acting like they gave him. Because I feel like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he's an actor, bro. Like we can't knock.
But it's just cold that
Actor, bro.
I didn't even do nothing to this chick.
Didn't he get found innocent on it too?
Nah. They said he was guilty because her fingers were bruised and stuff like that. Because the thing was, he never punched her, he never hit her or anything like that. But she hurt herself with him
Trying to keep his phone.
Yeah, and he bent her fingers back to get his phone. And they said he assaulted her, and it went to all this stupid stuff.
You can't knock him for his skills. Like I'd be like, that's what I be hating. I'd be like, don't get me wrong.
Jonathan Majors, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Look, bro, my football players are my football players. They not my life role models.
Yeah.
My actors, they my actors, bro. I don't look to them to teach me how to raise my kids or treat my wife, bro. But at the same time, when we got this society where the reality TV then took off, we all know reality TV fake, but the people who really watching it, really digesting this stuff, they taking this as life.
Yeah.
But the era I came up in, art imitated life. Life didn't imitate. So it's like y'all getting too wrapped up.
Decipher between the two. We know how to honestly decipher between the two. Right. The problem is this always in that phone. It's always just, especially if you pick that phone up, you open your apps. It's always front loaded in your face now. Boom, 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 boom. We didn't have that back then. We had time to turn the TV off, discuss it, go outside, play basketball, and forget about it, and then come and watch another Star Spangled movie from Sylvester Stallone because it's just dumb.
Yeah.
We was different. We didn't have Sylvester Stallone always in our face. We didn't have to watch Young Thug every move. We didn't have to watch Gunna every move. We didn't have to watch Woody every move. We didn't have to watch these people's every fucking move. We was able to turn it off for a time and still live our lives.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, here go a promo for another movie or your favorite actor. Like, whoa, Will Smith, Bad Boys, let's go. You weren't worrying about no Jada Pinkett issues, no slap on Oscars. You just wanted to see Bad Boys.
That's it.
Exactly.
And you put it
like,
down.
I didn't care about Will Smith outside of
Bad
the movies.
Boys.
I didn't. All I wanted was, hey, bro, give me a good movie. Give me a good movie.
Give me a good movie, and it's okay to fade to black. It's okay.
I started doing this red table talk and all this mess and getting into your personal business, and we don't even need all of that.
But that's what I'm saying. At a certain point, the government has separation of church and state. At a certain point, there has to be a separation of artist and product. Like, this is what I'm that person. I'm the artist. I create this. So, but that's the product. That's what I gave y'all. everything. Me, let me keep that.
Thanks, bro.
Let me keep me. Let me keep my family.
Life shouldn't be have anything to do with any of this.
Right. Facts.
Like
facts.
Yeah. Right now, Damona Hoffman says that people are having this thing called dating app burnout. She coined a few terms, one being zombie dating, and she says in relation to that, you'll go through the process of doing the whole text thing, but because you have no real investment in it, it never goes anywhere. So you just following the motion. It's like, and also she said for a lot of people, it's not yielding them any results that are beneficial to them. They're not finding love on these sites. They really just finding a jump off for the night or a meal. And she's like, it's because there's a lack of intentional dating. Yeah. People don't go into dating with actual intent to get with somebody. They go seeking the benefits of being on a date. Mm-hmm. She also says that for a lot of people, the amount of people who, I don't know if it's swipe left or swipe right, but the amount of people who selected you as somebody that they think attractive, now people just use that as a trophy to say, this many people like me. It's just another method of getting attention. And showing receipts to people like, you don't like me, 300 people, he'll swipe right to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And that's how people are using it nowadays. So, are we in that time where people are going, because we coming off COVID, are we getting back to people going outside and I'm trying to see what it is at your local Walmart. I'm finna get my date. Are we moving back to that?
We should, but I don't think we are. Like, honestly, I do believe we should go back to the personal experience. We go out, we go see. You remember going to the mall and you picking up girls at the mall. You could see the girl, you talk to the girl, you saw her friend, she saw you, kind of things like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all make a connection. Hey, if she want to holler at you, she give you your number, vice versa. Cool. We established it from right there. But now when we do everything on social media, it's basically you put forth something that you may not even be. You know how many people think they look gorgeous because they put all the filters on there, all the different things on. I'm like, you don't look like that. We were talking this past weekend. Yeah. Like, my sister-in-law, she showed me a picture of this one girl on there. I'm like, oh, okay, she bad. But then she was like, nah, that's her with all the filters and makeup and all the extra stuff. Then she showed the regular picture of her. They look two completely different people. It's the same person. I'm like, that's false advertisement.
That's a lie.
Yes.
Yep, those are lies.
And that's the issue we have in society. We keep trying to give everybody lies and be like, oh, well, you should accept my lies. Oh, yeah, I really want to go out with you, but I only want to go out for his food. Or I really want to go out with you, but I'm just trying to smash tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
And show my dudes I would have been bitch or whatever.
Yeah. I said it before, I'll say it again. People showing up to dates and you got your phone and you got to take a picture of the meal. I got to take a picture of who I'm
That's
with.
Weird
I got to take a picture of me going to the play. It's like, bruh, what makes you so important? If you can't live in your life, if you want everybody else in your life, where's the space for you? Like, you just keep we just getting too lost in it. And that's where I'm just like,
the space for you is, I go to Comic-Con, I have a good time, and just so happen I bump to this chick or whatever, and she's playing a game, we looking at this show, we laugh, talking this and the third, and we hit it off or whatever. You know, and I get her number, she get my number, boom. One thing about that date, right then and there, is that we found a common interest.
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. We both know that we like comic books. Okay, well, maybe that might branch into some more. Hey, you want to go over here to the Smoothie King and let's get a smoothie? Boom, now you got a real interaction with her. She's into healthy eating now. She get her Comic-Con, she get her smoothie, it's the vegan or the spinach with the mango. This that. You're like, oh cool, you ain't get no dairy, and I'm gonna get the such and such. So now y'all got that, and now you can sit at the table, you can talk, and you had so much fun with each other. And then you say, all right, here are the parts. See you later. Give them a hug, and you let them go. No kissing, no touching, no booty grabbing, no nothing. You let them go, and then it leaves your mind in this mystery. Like, man, that was really good, man. I want to hook up with her again, talk to her again. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So then you hit her up 2-3 days later. That thing is you found a common interest right there when you went out. That's what dating, to me, if I go to the library and I hit it off with a chick and she's reading a novel or whatever, that's cool because I'm interested in the books too. We're in an atmosphere where we know we're interested in things together. With the internet, it's like this cyberspace egg. And you putting all these nutrients into this egg. You putting all these additives into this egg or whatever, and you warming it up, but you really don't know what's going to come from that egg.
Right.
And then when you finally get out and that egg begins to crack, you see that this ain't no cute little chickadee. This is a fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah.
In this egg.
Right.
And now you all throw it in your mind and stuff because you like, well, they ain't what they said they would. They ain't what they said they would. Most of the time, you don't supposed to judge people off what they say, man. You judge them off what they do.
Always.
Yeah. Actions were supposed to always speak louder than words. But now we give the words, and people just be like, well, they lied to me. How did they lie to you? Did you see it? Did you see what they did?
They did lie, but understand where you precedented that format.
Yeah.
You precedented it off of a Tinder app. You precedented it off of a Plenty of Fish or a Kendra G single or anything like that. You precedented it in a cyber world. It's not even a real world. But it's different when you go out and you at a courthouse.
Yeah.
Or it's different when you go out and you walking downtown and y'all taking pictures in front of the big eyeball and somebody say, hey, can you take us a picture? Cool. You take a picture and y'all laugh. You never know. A conversation might start. Y'all are into getting out of the house, going to downtown scenes. That might mean that, oh, maybe y'all like to travel together. So before you know it, y'all might end up in Denver downtown. You might end up in New York's Times Square. Because these are things that y'all have a common interest in. You can get to know each other a lot better when you're in a real life. So when you're on these apps, don't expect nothing.
Yeah. But that's how I feel about it. And some people will be like, oh, well, 50% of relationships, but you realize 50% of marriages end up failing. And I'm like, most of the time those things happen because you don't know who you got until it's too late now. Now you're over here trying to figure out how the hell can I get away from this person now?
And on top of that, social media and dating apps are meant to show you in your best light.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I'm going to base our relationship off of I'm always at my best, because you're going to take your best photos. And if it's not your best photos, you're going to alter and filter it up to make it your best photos.
Exactly.
If you somewhere and you're not really having a good time, you don't take a picture of all the hardships you had at that date or at that. I'm going to take a picture of my plate, because if nothing else, I like the food. Your social media profiles are filtered, and it's filtered good and bad. Everything good goes in, all the bad gets cut out. You cropped your life. So when that person gets on there and it's false advertising, you gave them a great tagline. Yep. I'm this type of dude. I do this, that, and the third. But you didn't also tell them that you might have a mental issue. So you don't tell them none of that. Only the good. When they get on a date with you, the first few dates, as we all know, is, hey, it should be we get to know each other.
Yeah.
Instead, it's more of I'm gonna keep on maintaining this facade. So the fee, she might go get her a waist trainer or scrunch that up, and she gonna double apply the makeup. She gonna get the Indian and the weavy hair coming down, and because she trying to, in her mind, this is what I've been selling him online since we met.
You playing from a whole different precedent right there.
Vice versa, because hold on, wait, let me get the guys too, because I don't want people to ever think I'm just female bashed. I'm at odds with the entire system.
True. Me too.
So
it ain't just women.
It ain't just women. Dudes, you show up, you go and get your brother chain. You go if you gonna do the whole money phone. That's money from a loan. Your car, you really walking, but you done rented the car to go to the date. You got so many situations that's false. It's not your life.
Yeah.
So when they get to meet you, they don't know who you are. I just gave you some clever advertisement to get you here, and then you realize that, that was the lemon. They told me that it ain't got no miles on it, but I've learned this it had 2 engine replacements since you got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not what it is.
So one of the issues that I had, and this is why I've always done it. Some people were like, "Oh, you were kind of being cheap." I'm like, no. I did it for a reason. Like when I took a girl out, we going to a park. Because if we in the movies, we can't talk in the movies. Right. If we're going out to eat, you may be focused more on eating versus us talking. I need us to have conversation. Yeah. So the conversation ruled the nation. So my idea is if we go out, we talk, I get to know you more, you get to know me. You ask me questions. We play that old school game, 20 questions. I'm like, hey, you ask me something, I ask you something. You ask me your feelings, I won't. And I ask you my feelings, I won't. Hey, let's just be honest and truthful about these things. But one of the big issues we come out with, we're going to tell somebody right off bat exactly what we want and what we're not going to accept. Like, I don't believe you should tell anybody you want to be in a relationship or not the very first date. Because I'm like, you just getting to know me. You don't know if you even want to be with me. You know the look of me.
Right. Yeah.
Man or woman. If I'm a man, I don't know if I truly want you as a woman or if I'm just trying to see what this is. Yeah. And as a woman, you don't know what that man is, what he's about from the first time. So how about, hey, I like you. Let's go out. Simple and easy. Yeah. And then we build on that, just like you said, with the idea of Comic-Con. We found one thing we like, then we build on it. Then it's like, hey, okay, before we start going crazy and everything, hey, what are you truly looking for? Like, honestly, what do you are you looking for? Are you looking for something casual? Or are you looking for something serious? Yeah. And vice versa. And respect that other person for what they decide or what they don't decide. If I don't want nothing serious, don't be mad that I don't want nothing serious.
Don't fall.
And vice versa.
Get to that quick, because my cousin, when I was younger, my cousin used to tell me, Terry, he told me straight up, man, tell a female what you want up front.
Yeah.
Because half the time they want the same thing.
Exactly.
That's how bad, when I was in my early 16 to 20, 25, I bagged so many chicks because I just told them, I'm trying some. Yeah. They be like, what's up? Right, some stuff that happened in the movie theater.
That was a lifestyle.
That was the lifestyle. Be being for real at that age. And it don't change here in your 30s and your 40s. Tell people up front what you want, man. Yeah. Tell them up front what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
You'll settle a lot of stuff like that. You might even get to a point where you tell her straight up that you want to do that, and she be like, nah, I don't really want to do that or whatever. Now you got it in your head that, okay, this is a respectful chick. Let me clean myself up a little. My bad, miss. My bad. You know, I was just being honest, but you is a cool person. I like how you turned that down. Yeah, I ain't no freak or nothing like that. What you thought I was? My bad, miss, man. But you is cool or whatever, like, you know. And then y'all start talking some more. It's that real life interaction. You want to see the ups and downs of people. You don't want to see, like you say, they show you the good part of the date. They show you everything that's good about the date, but they ain't show you the part of the date where she was coming out the bathroom or he was coming out the bathroom and he had a piece of towel or toilet paper stuck to his foot and y'all at the table laughing at him.
I was just saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's funny. But that built a bond between y'all because you was at a humiliative state and you was able to recover from it and they was able to respect the recovery and the joke. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's building that bond. You don't have that on social media and then you come out here and expect something. So then when they make one mistake, maybe the pants ain't right, maybe they you don't like their attire, because I see the pop the balloon thing too. And they be judging folks just off of what they dressed in right then. It's like, why is you worried about the clothes like that? You need to be worried about
that person, the individual.
But that pop the balloon show alone shows us the problem with the dating.
Yes, indeed.
It's like, I'm discredited for everything. You don't. A woman will discredit the shoes, the clothes. A man will discard the woman based on the physical appearance. All that, they discard all that, and it's like the world acts like you got to make these decisions in a split second. It's like I got to make that right now.
Heavy, man.
Yeah.
That's
like
heavy.
I don't know nothing about her. Oh, well, you said that to her, so that makes me think, and you got to add the filler. A lot of them people, when you see the response they give, well, I don't like people who do this, that, and the third. You don't know if he really do that. He was just presented with a situation where he has to accelerate all this. So, okay, I was told if I don't like her to dismiss her. And you asked me, well, you got to get rid of them based on one thing that you don't like. He like, I don't know nothing about her. She like, I don't know nothing about none of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Kids, no kids? No kids. Pop. Why'd you get rid of, well, no kids. She don't want a guy who don't, she don't want me to have kids. I got kids. Oh, you got kids? Pop. Wait.
I saw one.
You don't even know the circumstance. What if he got kids that are grown out of the house? He don't have kids, but he still got ties to his kids. So you don't know. You just make it split.
What if he don't have primary custody of his kids and he don't see them but the weekend, stuff like that?
You don't know the person. So the whole dating show's misleading. It's clever advertising, but it's mainly a lot of drama, and you want to dress it up like it's but it's reflective of the time. It's like, I show up here on a dating app. Oh, if you don't put it on your status, I don't know. Everything you gonna show me is perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm dismissive like this because I've seen 1 trillion perfect profiles.
Man.
I'm literally looking for the shoe that's gonna drop because I know it's gonna drop, and it's who can hold up the facade the longest. And then once we get to the marriage phase, after the facade, I've been tricking you for 10 years. Here's the truth. We're bankrupt. We don't have this. I don't really like you. And you just keep on breaking them down. And they're like, I've lived in a terrible marriage my whole life. You were never married to the person. You were married to the image.
Yes.
You never married the
Very
person.
true.
Yes,
So
man.
it's like,
that's why you need to be doing this in real time with real people and going outside. That's another thing, man. Go outside. Get off the phone, bro. Go outside because I'm almost guaranteeing you, fam. Especially with these women that have these price amounts these money amount requirements that guys should be making, and especially with guys having these requirements that a woman shouldn't have no kids, a woman shouldn't. Go outside and meet these people. Actually, go outside and meet these people and talk with these people. She might got a kid or two. But you don't know a situation. She might be cool. She might have done learned from the mistakes that she done had back then. Yeah. But you cutting her off, right? You cutting her off the top because you on the phone. But you ain't meet her at the I don't know. You ain't meet her
go-karting.
At the line go-karting. Or in the line at the Nike store or whatever. Y'all just had a conversation about a magazine right there. And before you knew it, you talking and, you didn't meet her in real life. So you don't really know what is inside this woman.
Most people have this issue because of that. They don't talk to each other in real life. Yes. It's like, hey, I met you here. Hey, I'm trying to get to know you. Oh, hey. Oh, you like this? I like that. Like, I'm be honest. I see a lot of people, and I can tell I laugh at a lot of people because I'm like, man, yo, dude or your girl get took very easy because you don't know, you don't talk to them. Like somebody that actually has developed a little bit of a mouthpiece that can talk to somebody in real time versus you talking to them on the internet. Once your money gone, that's all you had.
I'm telling you,
that's all you had. Like. She don't want you after that.
Best place to probably meet somebody is at a Little League football game or a Little League baseball game. Both of y'all are out there. The week is over. You ain't dressed up all dog to the nines. You out there with your kid. She out there with a kid. Guess what? Y'all got something in common. Y'all will support the children.
Exactly.
Go and start the conversation.
Just that simple.
Just that simple. You see what I'm saying? You need to get out in the real world.
Which one's your child? Oh, mine's such and such. Which one's yours? Oh, such and such. Oh, okay.
She probably got her hair in a regular old ponytail. Probably ain't got no makeup on and nothing like that. You get to see the real her. You probably just got your white tee and some jeans on with the regular shoe because you going out tonight, so you're going to get flyer. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, you at your kids' game. They see you in real time. And guess what? Y'all have something in common. You love sports. You support your children. That right there is a great connection to start at right there.
That's enough.
Boom. You get her number. She get your number, whatever. Wait. We call her. Hey, man, that was pretty fun at the game. I'm finna go out to, I don't know, whatever, some spot in Deep Ellum or something. You want to ride? Yeah. Let me see where I can get a babysitter and you can pick me up around 7.
Hey, man, we going out for pizza after this. Y'all want to come?
Y'all want to come? You and the kids?
Easy.
Easy.
You two can conversate. Kids over there having fun.
And if they on the team already, that means your kids already communicate. So now, that's your friend now. I ain't got to do that whole icebreaker for y'all.
Thanks.
Oh, that's such and such wrong. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Just that simple and easy. But in today's society, we make things so hard by being so distant and not being truthful.
We make it hard from distance and manipulation.
Yeah.
We are so manipulated. It's just, we're too gullible to fake. Fake always looks good. You know how when they got the cake show, is it cake or is it not? A lot of us we gonna fall for it. It's not really, that's not a vacuum. That's a piece of cake. That's not a quality person. That's a piece of cake. Like, the qualities you're looking for in a human being go so far past the physical to where if you had to level it, like if you had to truly gauge a human being and the only thing you had to go off was what do they look like, even then I'm like, all right, so if you in shape, I need to figure out, is it because it's a difference between surgery in shape and in shape. Because if you want to go work out, then cool. Just based, I think she's somewhat healthy.
Yeah.
So I won't have to push her in a wheelchair when we're 60. Like that's the height. You know what I mean? Like that's how it's go. So I'm like, it's too much to a person to base it all on your physical. And the social media is primarily based on finance and physical.
You get to talking to her, you walk up to her car, and you see her car is just all junky, and then you can make that decision. You can say, okay, it was nice meeting you. You can go ahead and cut it out right there, because with the car junky and it's all type of stuff just over the place, she might be a little junky at the crib or something like that. You
real life.
You really look at real life situations and understand people. Go to a dog park. Guess what y'all got in common? Animals. Both love animals. Get off the internet. That's all I'm saying, man.
That's
get off the internet.
Get off the net.
Get off the net, man.
Get off the net. No safety nets.
Go out and
go skydive. Go get in it for real. We're gonna go into You Won't Believe This, and You Won't Believe This is brought to you by.
As always, love to shout out my beautiful wife. Love you, baby. I ask y'all check out her product lines, Johnny Like Mine, Traces Like Mine, and Wasted Desires. You can go on wastedesires.com. They have ankles, bracelets, thigh chains, all those things to make your body glitter and shine. You could go to Traces Like Mine and Yanni Like Mine. They're both on Instagram and on Facebook. Check them both out. Traces Like Mine, hair care product for a black woman by a black woman to help out all people. And they always say they don't have things in the store for our hair. This is a woman that's doing it for you. Also, you get Yanni Like Mine. Ladies, if you do not know what your Yanni is, please look it up. It does not clean itself. Also like to shout out Brittany Boston Up. She is a counselor that has wrote a couple of books. She's been on the show a couple of times. I ask y'all to support her. Empower You. She does motivational speaking. She's a woman out here trying to build up the youth and help them to be better than our generation. As a parent, if you don't want your child to be better than you, you are a trash parent.
Understood.
Oh, no, that's right.
I'm gonna shout out by saying that's the guy I'm shouting out. Go ahead and tell him what you got going.
Yeah, the State of Being is coming back, man. The State of Being is coming back. We got a few videos about to drop this week. Just I ain't gonna say too much about it because I want y'all to watch it. Just go to the SOB State of Being on YouTube, and we're gonna expand across a few different platforms here in the coming future. The State of Being is coming back. Fuck them, do you, and just be. That's the motto of them channels right there.
Top notch. And I'm gonna bring it back to the guys that I really need to shout out, which is us. And that is something, the number 4, DA people. Type in podcast on YouTube, it's gonna minimize those search results, bring us up a whole lot quicker. So of course, like, share, subscribe if you on any of our platforms that show us as an audio podcast. If you want to give us a rating, we would like 5 stars, 5 stars only. What that does, that gets our content out to people just like you. So your search history and what you looking up, the people who look up the things you look up, they gonna find us and they can get this information that we giving. If you for some odd reason can't find yourself giving us 5 stars, and let's just say you want to give us 4, okay? Understand what I would prefer you do. Go in the comment section and list out your grievance. And if we can't resolve it for some odd reason, I would like you to do this. Understand that my cousin Mike has a podcast called State of Being. You can go over there and be an active member and listen to what he got to say. And if you can give him 5 stars, then that'd be more beneficial to both of us. Because, hey, you found something that you're more in tune with. Keep the hate. You know what I'm saying? Let us be great. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're trying to push us forward, help us out. 5 stars, please. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, ideal. And if you like us, you can like him too. If you can't like us, you only like him, I'm cool with that. I'm here for my people to win. Cool beans. True. Bossing up, that's another avenue. You can go check that out. If you like that, by all means, you can give her 5 stars. I appreciate you. Tell her I sent you. Thanks. One more time, this is simply for the people in the back. That is something, the number 4, DA people podcast on YouTube.
And if you do got some hate, go. If you do bring, we just might turn that into content.
Maybe, but just type it in there.
Type it in there.
Don't star your hate. Your hate ain't a star, okay? Your hate is a comment.
You feel me?
And I'll give it to you straight. Whatever.
Hey, how many platforms the state? Some for the people on. Y'all on YouTube, Facebook.
I'm gonna be honest. We're on YouTube, Facebook. We're on Pandora. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on what else?
Fanbase.
Yeah, we're on Fanbase.
On TikTok.
TikTok.
We're on basically any platform you could actually name.
You look it up.
There it is.
If you type it in, we don't show up. I can't guarantee
Google
due to the SEO.
Spotify.
First of all, if it give you a podcast, you gonna find us. I'm very confident in that.
It is, then.
If you got podcast, it's gonna show us. The thing about it is, on certain ones, I can't guarantee that our name will be the first thing you see if you type in our name. And that's why I'm trying to push this 5-star narrative. Like, hey,
that 5 star.
Help us get to the top of that search result so that people, when they type in something for the people, they find the people that they looking for, which is us. And this is how it is. All right, so we're going to jump into You Won't Believe This, and you won't believe this. Elderly couple is scammed out of their home by their very own grandson. Okay, so he told them that he was going to be assisting them and trying to help them out. He took out multiple loans on the equity of the house, defaulted on those. I believe there were 3 in total. Then when he would take when he took his grandparents out to, show them things or take them out in the town, he would actually have a realtor showing up right as they left to show the house to different people to sell the house. These people had been in that house for 60 years. They're 80. And then the next door neighbor is the reason why they found out about it, because while the realtor actually brought the people over to show them as these are the new people who will be living in the house and this and the third. And the neighbor was like, from various conversations that she had with Helen and Hank, that's the people who got conned, they intended to live in that house until they departed this earth. So she knew that, or I believe it was. And
on grandson, she asked the grandson directly,
mm-hmm. Are you
trying to sell my house? And he was like, no. So she had no reason not believing because that's her grandson.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, now they have to move. They had I think 8 days. I don't know when it was actually posted. I'm like, Dad, you gotta be the most trash individual. I ain't never wanted to just drop kick a person.
Right.
I ain't never met the dude. I hadn't even seen his face. But I'm like, I just want to kick him in his face.
On top of that, now we gonna throw some hate his way, but I also want to shout out that community because they started a GoFundMe page, raised up to 100,000, and they end up getting them it wasn't a full-on house or home, but they did get them a mobile home at a retirement community. That's theirs. So
all right, yeah,
they was able to get them some form of relief. But to be in a place for 6 years and have that snatched out from under you by your own family.
Is this grandson facing any type of legal ramifications?
They don't believe he will suffer any because it was the grandson and he conned them. Mm-hmm. They gave him the deed. So it was his house to do what he wished to do.
So, but where I work, we had this thing called elderly abuse.
Yes, and that's what they were talking about is elderly abuse. Mm-hmm. But, I need to go more in depth with it because I'm like, that is elderly abuse.
That is elderly abuse.
Yes.
It's clear cut.
Yeah, because they're not thinking that fast, they're not moving like that, and they trust you as their grandson.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you knew in your right mind because there's receipts now that you manipulated these people. You defaulted on certain loans that he pulled out on the equity of the home. You defaulted on these loans here.
And 300,000, 165,000, 400. I mean 45,000. I was like, oh y'all. This
is some baby Bernie Madoff stuff here going on. You need to see this bro up the road. I watch TV shows. I watch these videos all the time. These women's and these men's up here acting up with the police. I'm like, lock their ass up. Lock them up. They might not even did next year, but I'm like, man, lock them up.
Give them what they need.
And I guess that's where I get to a point. I'm old school. I agree with the old school way. It was like elderly children, leave them alone. If it mean you got issues, okay, so be it. It's like we got issues, but children, elderly. Hey, just leave them alone. But you over here doing your grandparents like that. I'm like, all my grandparents have passed away now. And I'm like, I could never imagine in a million years being like, oh, let me screw them over again. Let me do this to them. Let me make their last years on this earth miserable.
I ask that where it's because I know our grandmama still living. Miss Hannah. She had a birthday a couple months ago.
Shout out Miss Hannah.
And I know your dad and my dad done rallied up at times when they found out somebody was doing such and such.
Yeah.
Where was his parents at? Where was his parents to?
I don't know. It's like
because I'm reading the article, so I don't really have the in-depth.
They didn't say nothing about it.
They didn't say nothing about his parents. They didn't say nothing about it's shit that the people had other kids,
the children, her children, right. Anything.
Nothing.
Wow.
And that's why I was like honestly, when I first heard that, the first thing in my mind was like, somebody need to stomp him out. I don't know who know him. I'm like, I don't know him at all. I've never seen the man a day because they didn't even put the grandson on there. But in my mind, that was the first thing. He need to be stomped out. That's exactly what he need. Put him in the
back of a car, put a brick on the gas pedal, and let it run off the perk.
Well, at first, I'm gonna be honest. Before I tie that brick down, be like, nah, I need all them funds that you got.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you got left, I'm gonna need you to put it in that account right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you do that. Mm-hmm. Now let's put the gas pedal in the brake.
Mm-hmm. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Come on, man. That's weak. That's so weak.
Like, and that makes me think more and more of the times that we live with and stuff. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you can't be that broke. You can't be that broke.
You took out 400. What was it? 400,000 overall, like something crazy.
Yes, it was like so. 300 was the first one. 65 was the second one, and so a little over 400,000.
Yeah.
So you wasn't broke from the initial loan. Once you pulled the first piece of equity out of the home, you wasn't broke no more. If you in a situation as a young person where you owe over 400,000 and you ain't ever made over 400,000,
first of all, as a person, if you owe over 400,000, like what you got, loan shark? Like,
I'm like,
what you doing that you got $400,000 that you need to take?
Had to be something desperate. Had to be a loan shark. Somebody had this life or something.
No, it had to be something.
Had to be something.
But let's be real. How many people know, even if it was possible, your grandparents probably would have been like, "We'll figure it out, baby. Like we'll try to." Like, I know my grandparents right now. We're gonna try to figure this out. Like, if you need it that bad, hey, I'm gonna try. I'll give you my last. I'll give you. But for you to snatch your grandparents' livelihood out from under them, I'm like, bruh. I'm willing to bet you money they left the house to you.
Wouldn't it be something, a turn of events, if they actually looked at a will and the man was actually subject to the crib once they passed?
It's two elderly people. And I'm like, I guess the reason why I think about this is like community, love, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our families and friends and stuff like that. If you say you ride for me, ride for me.
Ride with me.
Like, if you got me, get me. Just like vice versa. And I rather, like, people think because I be big sometimes, it's like, oh, I'm standoffish and aggressive. I'm like, no, I'd rather everybody around here skipping around like fairies, not caring the world. I don't need more than you. I ain't got a stun on you. It's like, oh, I'm trying to get mine, you try to get yours. Yeah. If you come up on me, great, I'm happy for you. Yeah. Vice versa, you should be happy for me. But it's like we live in a world now that everybody's just like, how can I hold you over? It's like, and like when I heard about the grandparents, I don't know, I'm a little emotional about it because of my grandparents and stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, you really gonna screw them like that? Yeah. And then I'm like, the grandmother even said she thought about committing suicide.
Oh my God. See, that's pain and suffering right there. Why have they not put this guy in handcuffs?
So what like I said, they looked at it and they like, well, you signed it over. So what he had whatever he did.
They need to be raising a GoFundMe for a high-power lawyer.
Yeah. I would say it like for John Wick.
He's a little both. He gonna take care of it. I was thinking it too. I was about to say a hitman. Like, hey, he gonna go and fix it. Yeah, he'll fix it.
First of all, knowing me, man,
I ain't seen John Wick 4 yet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it.
It's a lot.
He said John Wick.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and hire one of them real quick. I was like, once I was me as the elderly person, okay, I'd be like, look, babe, we got 125,000. We got us a little, mobile home out here at the retirement place. We can live there, or we can hire John Wick. Like, I'd be like, can you get a smaller mobile home for her and I can go be John Wick? Because I'd rather live that life like, bro, I'm going to get you. It's not over if the judicial system can't help me and everybody saying the only reason they feel like I got screwed over because I'm old and apparently that makes me helpless. Well, I'm gonna help myself to some vengeance. Okay.
I ain't lying.
When I get what I'm going, and I'll be like, I want y'all to give me the same.
It's just older people. I don't even know if they so much as helpless as much as they've lived life and they see that a lot of the stuff that we fighting and clamoring for, stuff really don't matter. Yeah. A lot of the stuff don't. I mean, very, very nice home this is. Very beautiful cars people drive. Very nice degrees. Very nice everything people, acquire in their life. But man, if you ain't got no family, you ain't got no love, you ain't got no people in your corner, you ain't got no God power of the human being, what does all of this stuff really matter? I'm sitting in this home right now, and I can tell that this home is full of love and connection of people. Mm-hmm. And that's why it looked the way it looked. It looked great because the inside of the people are great. Mm-hmm. that are holding this home down. That's what matters. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what matters, man. So it's like old people probably just let go of a lot of stuff because it's like, what is it? I mean, I've lived, I'm here. It means so much. I don't have the energy to fight for this stuff and clamor for these positions the way y'all have it, so they might not just care much like that. But it's for the younger people who understand that, no, this is elder abuse. Yeah. And you need to face the full arm of litigation and the law. Yeah. Period. I understand she signed it over. I get it, man, but they need to get them a lawyer and a John Wick then.
Well, they did. I believe they did have a lawyer. It just the lawyer didn't win.
He didn't win. Oh man, so it's that deep.
Yeah, they moved. They moved on. Like they moved out. They moved on from the article.
Oh, yeah,
they moved down.
It's cold as ice though.
But to lose it all after 60 years, bro, I lose it all because I'm showing love.
Is anybody still this guy's friend?
But that's the thing. Who knows? I feel like who knows this kid? Because I'm like, yo. If nobody else, your mom and your dad should have heard what's going on with their mom and their dad, yeah, and destroyed you.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, where's the mom? Because, like I said, every time something going on with Miss Hunter and my dad and them know about it, he be ready to head on down and they be ready to go and saddle up, but Shirley be the one close. Yeah. So she can reckon with. So she can handle some stuff and get people moving around. Because folks ain't finna let you do. But Martha got some game. Martha done dealt with some real prestigious people in her lifetime. She know how to make some stuff happen, but she kind of like, man, I got my house, I got my life, I got grandchildren. I done lived a whole beautiful life that a woman's supposed to live. I don't care. But her children, they not finna let that now y'all got to go. And they coming down to Alabama and getting you cats up out of here. Yeah. It done happened to me and Darryl before. Miss Shirley came there and said, I don't know where y'all finna go. You better call Ricky Parrish. You better call somebody. But y'all got to go. Yeah. And here me and Darryl, we walking down the street. We got to go.
We got to go.
It's there. It might be his fault or something. We got to go.
It's his fault.
We gone. You know what I'm saying? So where's this man? Where's they people to get at this cat, man? God.
I know. It's like what? Like, it leaves that bitter taste in your mouth.
It do.
It's like,
cause that weak game, man. You messing with children or old folks. That weak game, man.
And that's the issue. Is like, don't get me wrong. I don't believe nobody should be screwed over. But it's hell, if I get screwed over right now, it's like, okay, I'll find a way to come back up.
Yeah.
Like my children, it's like I kick you in a heartbeat and go to jail with a smile on my face and tell them I did it.
You violated. That's how.
But
mess me over. I feel like you mess me over. I feel bested. You beat me. You got that, fam. Because I know I'm gonna play this game again. It's not. I'm literally gonna play this game tomorrow. Like we gonna do it again.
Yeah.
And I might best you. Whatever. You best my kid. I feel like it's when you give the kid the controller on Mortal Kombat, and you know all they gonna do is press B for punches.
Yeah.
And you over here doing your Kamehameha wave flip kick. I'm like, don't you dare get in my kid face and be like, that's right, I whooped you. I'm gonna be like, if you don't sit your
thanks.
You trash.
Grab the controller and like, now it's my turn.
It's my turn. Yeah. And that's when I gotta put you in your, like, you can't
make sure you don't I may not win the game, the whole thing, but I'm gonna win this.
I'm gonna win this one.
Yeah, bro.
That's what
Just
you
to show you.
If it's on Smash Bros, that's when you get prime ness, bro. Like most people be playing thing I've been playing. I'm like, bro, I've done this too long, bro. I'm gonna do the little trick with you. What my kid getting up there? You gonna get prime ness. That's gonna be. You gonna be like, I did not hit him. I know. I'm serious now. Like. I'm trying to play.
But I gotta get rigged at you again.
I'm still.
I've been practicing with Richter, bro.
So,
I think I'm ready.
I believe in you. I'm not
On that note, y'all.
All right. This has been another episode of Sup for the People.
Y'all be easy.
Hold it down.